Hi everybody, it's Debbie. You're at your home, your happy place. And I just want to wish you a happy new year. I'm so excited about what's coming ahead. At first I was very worried because as a new YouTuber, which I basically started in the fall with my decorating, we were super busy trying to get all the fall in, and then suddenly Christmas, and I worked straight up until the 21st of December when I had company arriving. And so I'm like, now everybody's gone and barely gone. My company stayed from the 21st to the 1st. And so I've just had a couple days, but I've been thinking about what's gonna be happening, and I'm gonna share that with you today, as well as a haul. So thank you to all of you who have subscribed, all of you who have commented. I read every comment. I respond in some way. Sometimes it's just a heart, but many times I have a conversation with you, as you know. I would love to get to know you. If you are not commenting, please consider. And if you're not a subscriber, but you're watching the channel, would you consider doing that? I would love to grow my channel, exponentially in the year 2023. Okay, and what else did I want to share with you? Oh, in case you're new here, welcome. So my background is varied. I can tell you that I started out my career in life as a registered nurse, and there's a long story behind it. I enjoyed nursing, but it was not my love. My love was art, commercial art, interior decorating, etc. And I don't know if I was 40, 50, somewhere in those realms, I became an interior decorator and a home stager first. And I was staging homes for resale. And then I started my own interior decorating business. And then I become a realtor. And all those things kind of come together. And it's just like, I love homes. And the philosophy, your home, your happy place, is not just a random title that I came up with for a YouTube channel or my blog. It is my philosophy. I have been someone who suffered from seasonal affective disorder, which means in the darker months when the days are shorter and the sun's not out as long, you can go through depression. Now, I think I don't have that anymore, but I did have it pretty strong in my 30s. And it just made me realize how important environment is for people's mood. And if your mood is off, it affects your productivity, it affects your family. I mean, it just affects everything. And so my goal in the channel is, first of all, I want to have fun. I want to get to know you. I want to take away any kind of don'ts in decorating. I mean, there are things you shouldn't do, but you know what? My philosophy is if that makes you happy, then you should do it. So I wanted to just let you know that's kind of what this channel is about. I am going to give you ideas, and I've kind of been thinking about where we're going. So I know I'm decorating, obviously, but this is a brand new house. So besides just surface decorating, I got to do some real decorating. Like you can see behind me, not a picture on the wall in this room. This is my studio, which you haven't seen much of. I did have it semi-decorated for Christmas. I just pushed the Christmas tree out into the hallway. And so this is going to be one of the rooms that I'm going to be working on, but it's like I have to organize. We're unpacking. So besides decorating, I will be focusing on organization this year. And I'll put this in there. I love to entertain. So far, I've not been able to film myself entertaining because I don't make things ahead of time. Like when I would be too stressed to like, oh, we're having company over. Here's what I'm making. I can't do that. I watch other YouTubers and I'm like, oh my gosh, I would be too stressed. So I would have to probably create the evening or afternoon or whatever it's going to be ahead of time, just so that I'm relaxed in doing it. So that's what I think that this channel will morph into this year, which will be decorating and organizing and entertainment. I am going to be doing Amazon hauls that will be specific to a category. For example, I'm already working on one for my home office, and I'm working on one for our master closet. So those are things that'll be coming up, and that's that part. Next announcement is this is the whole thing about decorating, is like, I go after what I'm interested in. And so this is my advice for a budget-friendly transfer from season to season. Pick a color story that will, I'm going to use this word again, morph into the next season. So at Christmas this year, on my main floor, at least, I used a lot of red and green traditional colors. And so as I'm putting things away, you know, there's some bright red pillows out. And it's like, I'm going to leave those pillows. So here's what my plan is. I just want you to know it's so fun when you get something in your mind. And not everybody does, I get that, but a creative person does. And even at Christmas, I kept really thinking vintage, but when I was building this house, I wasn't thinking vintage, and I never thought Victorian. And yet this house itself actually leans a little towards the Victorian era with some of the style and stuff in it. It could totally go modern. I'm not modern. That's one thing I'm not. I'm eclectic, and I can take a modern here and there and interweave it into my maybe traditional whatever. But I am definitely, I got a little French country, I got a lot of cottage, and I've never considered myself farmhouse, but I know that some of the things I do work in farmhouse. But I'm just doing something completely different this year. And it just morphed out. Oh, there's that word again. Is this my word of the day? Morph? It morphed from me thinking about transitioning. Oh, I know. Now I know where I was. So we put away the Christmas, and here I had these big red pillows, and my husband was getting ready to take them away. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to transition and work with the reds that don't say Merry Christmas, just some of the reds that I have, and maybe there aren't that many, but I wanted to go, I'm not going to go right into spring, and at this point, because I'm a YouTuber, I probably will go right into Valentine's Day, but a lot of people just don't even decorate for Valentine's Day. It's surprising. I think I do, I don't have it here with me, but I think I have a lot of Valentine's Day decor. But it just kept going. It's like, I decided on a color story. I am going to go blush right now. I love blush. I mean, I guess in some respects, this wall color looks a little blush. It's not the name of it at all, but I love blush. I love coral. Probably if you were to ask me my favorite, I mean, I'll show you a chair later, but I'm not going to show it in this video. But anyway, I have a color story, and it's fairly bright. Oh, I know. Hold that thought. Okay, I do have a color story. I did this back when I was working on my blog, my website, which is yourhomeyourhappyplace.com. And if you go there right now, I think it's fall. I haven't updated it yet, but I'll be getting to it. Anyway, I was working with a website designer, and she had me pick out things. And then I started doing that kind of like a mood board for myself for everything. I thought, you know, who am I? It's good to know who you are. And it's, I actually made I probably have it on blocked right now because it required me working with people, but I was giving people the steps on how to, you know, make a color story for yourself. And it could be just for one room, or it could be for your entire home. It could be for your wardrobe. So I picked things that I liked and colors that I liked. And so I know this is backwards as far as words go, but you can kind of see I've got a lot. I hate red. So it's so odd to me that all of these are based on red. I don't know. And what you don't see pink for sure in there. You see it here though. I love pink and orange combination. You don't see green in there, but I love lime green. And so I've got these chairs that basically if I had this hanging next to them, it would just look like I had done that on purpose. But my color story is that I'm gonna do blush, which right now for winter, which is going to work perfectly with the reds that I have left. And then as I bring in Valentine's Day, anything new that I've got, I'm hushing it into the blush versus bright, bright red, if I can. And then that will take me into spring because I could take the red out and then I'll add in the yellows or the brighter pinks or the lime greens. And I'll be able to be using some of the things, like let's just say for a pillow or a throw, I don't have to change it every season. So season to season, this is a budget-friendly way of getting yourself through an entire year if you pick a color story. So it's just something you could try. If you need, you know, more help with it, I'm happy to, you know, work with you on that. And then that led me to my style. This is so not where I thought I was going. And I decided I'm going to call this year Romancing the Home. And the blush kind of gives you that romancing feeling, but there's just other things that I'm going to be addressing where we'll go room by room as far as I'm not going to do guest rooms and all that, but main living areas where I'll be romancing. And it's interesting because when what's the color of the year, here, there, everywhere, you know, that kind of thing. I just watched somebody, it was totally different than somebody else's, and they were 2023. So I'm kind of interested, but one of them was a blush, but it was a bright, bright blush, like the coral almost that's in my, in the back of my built-ins in my lower level. Or this back here, but this is not that bright. So, if you can't, here's the thing. It is hard sometimes if you've decided, hey, I'm going navy this year. I'm going to do navy and tan. I want to be Ralph Lauren or something like that. Well, you will find, I mean, that's classic. So you're always going to find tan and navy decor, navy and white. You will. It won't be as readily as available as whatever the color of the year seems to be because they follow that. And I thought, what have I done? I'm going to do this and then I might not be able to carry it out. And surprise, surprise, I was shocked. And so that leads us to my haul. So this could be a long haul. I don't know. I'll try to go fast. Where are these things from? They are from Hobby Lobby, Michaels, TJ Maxx, a couple of things, or one thing from Target, and no, nothing at Home Goods. I walked right out of there. It's so funny. I'll start with my kitchen because I already was trying to think through what am I going to do in my kitchen table. Now I'm not going to do a full-on big giant tablescape, but I will be doing something. So this was just so interesting to me. I wanted to start with my table runners because you know, like I need more table runners. I probably have some bright Valentine ones, but that's not where I'm headed this year. So when I found this one actually is a Valentine one, as you can tell. It's got a heart, but it's got that blush color in it. It's got some yellow, gray, a little bit of purple, and of course all the greens. And I think I could even get this past. I mean, this is perfectly lovely for spring, actually. Just because it's got a heart on there doesn't really make it Valentine's, in my opinion. Not this one, because it doesn't say I love you more or be mine. It's just that style. And then I picked up a neutral. For me, I don't like tan. I'm wearing it. That's just because that's what was in my closet. It was comfortable today, but it is not my color. I don't like it in my house. If I have to be in a tan place, I will go bonkers, which is part of the Your Home, Your Happy place. I know where I'm not happy. I could not live in a brown taupe house. I couldn't. But anyway, all that to say is I found this lovely sheared edge gray. That's my neutral gray runner. And this is a nice long one that will work on my table. So this will carry me through any season if I want. I mean, I can totally do red plates on here for Valentine's Day. I can go into something in yellows or pinks during the spring. This works with really just any color, right? So I had to pick that up when you see something like that. But I'm gonna go, then I ordered one more from Amazon, which is more of a shabby chic. I think it's gonna be more of a mauvey pink, a little darker than I had planned, but it has a ruffle edge. So I think that's gonna be really cute. And I'm not sure where it'll go. Okay, where else in the kitchen? Let's see. I picked up some cleaning cloths. Most of them are white. And these are little white hearts on a pink background, $5.99, and that's for 9. That's weird. There's 9 of them in there. I feel like somebody took, it's supposed to be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there it is, the 5th one. Okay, 10 of them. So that's, I mean, you can't beat that price, right? And then towels, again. Here we go. So this is a Ralph Lauren. You'd have thought Laura Ashley, right? This is Ralph Lauren. And this is TJ Maxx, $8. They look really great with that table runner that I got. And again, this can go in any direction. Spring into the summer. Here's some that are strictly Valentine's. At least that one is. And then this one, I bought it. It's got green, so that takes me in. It's 4-pack for 10, and this was $7.99 or something for the 2, but they're really pretty. And then for the table, it wouldn't have been my first pick, but I spent the whole day shopping yesterday because I kind of knew what I wanted, and I went into many a store and walked out with nothing. I walked out of Kirkland's empty-handed, Home Goods empty-handed, I don't know, somewhere else empty-handed, and I thought, it's really hard. It's so much easier to go shop on Amazon if you can find it. But believe me, I did that first, and some of these things I couldn't find. So anyway, this is, let me turn it around. This is a 4-pack for $12.99 of beautiful ruffle-edged placemats, heart-shaped. So that's keeping that romantic style going. And then one more set of towels over here. $7.99, 3-pack. So these will get me through if I continue with, the pink and green into Christmas, I'm not gonna have to change out all my towels. And I do have a goal of eventually being able to have a pattern, although I like to be free to change a total color scape because I just need to, but that's it. All right. I'm so flabbergasted at this stuff. You guys, I'm going to be bouncing around here. That stuff looks like old lady roses or something. And I'm like, you know, it's exactly what I was looking for. How in the world is it out there? I had not seen any trends of it. I had not seen any magazines, nothing. And then all of a sudden I start finding these things. It's like, I don't know, sometimes I don't know what to say. Look at this candle. I don't know if you get, yeah, there. I mean, this has every bit of the look of a vintage romance. Look at this is ceramic up here. And I'm telling you what, the smell, what is the flavor of this one? Jasmine blooms. Oh, golly. It is so good. But, so that was TJ Maxx and Home Goods. I went to TJ Maxx in 2 different cities yesterday. So this one is Peony Blooms. And it's got dots on it. Oh my gosh. They are absolutely gorgeous. I feel like I've got more. Yeah. I do. So my studio has got a little bit more coral. And so this one is more pink, and then the top of it is more coral. And this one is Peony Rose. So that's beautiful. And then there's one, I feel like I'm missing one right now. Oh, there it is. I feel like this one probably had a top on it and it fell off, or somebody took it, but still another beautiful vase. And I don't know, because the top's off, I have no idea what the scent is, but it smells so good. And then this one, so funny. I picked it up and got it up to the checkout, and she goes, oh, I've got a check on this. $4. It was marked for, I don't know, $12.99 or something, but I didn't see this Merry and Bright on it. It's a Christmas one, but it was the color I was looking for, and I had just picked it up. I thought blue, eucalyptus and fir. I do keep out my Williams-Sonoma Christmas. Oh my gosh. I love that scent. If you give me balsam fir, so I do keep that out for my hand soaps because I just love it. So those will stay out until spring. What else? I got a lot of florals. And that's kind of odd for me. But I refused to pay a lot of money for them. This was probably the most expensive, but it's a bigger piece. I love the basket. It was $24.99. Flowers is a nice mix of colors. I like this. This one, super sweet, was $12.99, and it is ceramic. And then I don't know what kind of flower that is. I mean, it looks like sage, but I don't know. I just love it. I love the color of it. Oops. I picked up 2 of these at $14.99. These glasses, this vase is gorgeous. And then it has a little bit of that, I don't know, glue in there that holds your plants in. So I picked up 2 of those. I just thought they'd be cute on the bedside table. And then I've got, is that the last one, I think? Here. This one, a little bit more modern twist. So I say I don't like modern, but like I said, if I see something I like, I will and can use, I will incorporate it. $14.99. I use a lot of gold, at least in my mind. It's not decorated in here yet, but there's a lot of gold accents in here. So this is potentially something I might use on the shelf or on my desk in here. But there's probably some other places that I use gold. And I'm talking, when I say I'm romancing the home, I'm actually talking about the upstairs and the main level. I don't know where the bottom is going at the moment. I haven't even thought about that. But these are the 2 levels I'm going to be focusing on right now. Okay, next, I still have a few kitchen items. So I found this absolutely adorable, $5. It's got some hearts in it. Little spoon rest, because my spoon rests that I had out were all Christmas. And so I needed to get another one. And then kept trying to figure out what I'm doing with plates. I have red and those gray ones. And I actually, oh, and there's 2 over there I need to get. I just like to try and keep my options open. So I picked up these because they're very pale. I love the pink interior. $8.99, but they were 40 or 50% off at Hobby Lobby. So I just got a set of 4 for my smaller kitchen table. So I don't know if I'm going to be using them or not. If I don't, they'll be great for salads or something too. But as far as doing my tablescape, I'm not real sure. It's called Love and Cupcakes. I got it at TJ Maxx for $14.99. And it is 2 marble hearts with, I don't know why it came as 2 because they're not connected in any way, but they're little risers. So I just think how adorable. I mean, it's a trivet, although I've ordered some. I am going to have an Amazon haul too for each room. So as I'm going romancing the house, I'm going to do, and it may come in stages, like I can't afford everything right now. I've got to wait to get paid in order to spend some money, right? So, let's see. Here's another. Oh, for our bedroom up here, I like to keep 2 cups. So this says Kisses, and it's got a raised heart on it. And then for the lower level, oh, I'm also missing some more cups. For the lower level, I picked this to put on the coffee bar. There's actually some more that I've got. Goodness. So this one came in packs of 2, so I was lucky. There were enough for me to get 6 of them because I think that's how many our mug holder holds. $12.99. This is so funny. I saw this and I thought, ooh, I love the edge. I love the edge on it. I don't mind the wood at all. I love that it's marble. I love marble. I don't have risers. I'm new at that part. That was not part of my interior decorating studies. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. But I just found it to be really, really cute, and I couldn't pass that up. I forgot my Michael stuff. This was the thing that just blew my mind. I tell you that out of the blue, this whole idea went from me just wanting to transition the blush, and then it turned into this idea that I'm going to do a series called Romancing the Home. And I get to Michael's and some of the things I see, this was probably the first one. I know you can't read it. I've got it backwards, but look at the print on that. This is totally this floral stuff in blush pink with gold accents. I absolutely love it. And then this one, this is so precious. It says, "You are my favorite place to be." And there was another one that was very romantic. There might have been 2 or 3 more. I didn't want to get too many. However, if I'm not hanging them all in the same room, you know, that would be okay. And I don't think I've shown my wreaths. I've filmed this a couple times because I kept getting interrupted. So I'm pretty sure I didn't show you. I kind of want another one of these. Isn't that beautiful? Is that one from Michael's? I think it is. Actually, this one's Hobby Lobby. Yeah, just in case I didn't show my wreaths, I'll do that in a second. This pillow, TJ Maxx. So I'm going to have some bedding happening. And I'm not going to show you all the bedding because most of it's not here. But I picked up, I'll just say, I picked up sheets, king-size set of pink sheets yesterday at TJ Maxx for $19. $19, king set. Soft as can be, beautiful. And then I picked up a quilt in the color I wanted. And then I came home and I had something in my cart on Amazon. And I'm like, did I not see the price on that? It was a 3-piece comforter set for $39.99 or whatever, $39. King. So I pressed put that one in the cart and bought it. So I can't wait to see how the bedroom comes out. And then I thought I had found the answer to my dreams for my dishes. This would be amazing on the gray. However, they have like 4 patterns, 3 or 4 patterns, and they only had 2 of each plate. So, but I'll be going to another Michael's. I don't know how soon. Hopefully before I do my tablescape. But see, this I could use it all through spring if I want. And I just love it. It's trimmed in gold. I don't know if you can see that. And then, I don't know. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. Don't even know where I'll be using it. Probably my bedroom. 2 more wreaths I'll show you. Just because I think I forgot to do that. This one, absolutely beautiful. I don't know what that is supposed to be flower-wise. And then I have wooden ones. 2 of these, which are on a rope. Isn't that, I mean, they're just so sweet. So that's it. It's a long haul, I told you, and there's actually more, but I'm gonna save that for a lot of the other stuff that I have in here is either, is mostly for my office studio. I need to get used to calling it a studio. It really is. It's massive. It's, oh, I'm so blessed. I can't even say. For someone who came to this house without any kind of career, I was hoping for so many years to do this YouTube channel that I just kind of, you know, I'm having a studio and now here I am doing it. I'm so excited. Thank you for joining me today. I hope it was informative. I hope it wasn't boring. I know, you know, if you're just here to watch me decorate, then these type of hauls and things may not be for you. But I promise always that I'm going to be giving you some kind of ideas or tips or something. And I just love to talk to you, and I can't wait to hear back from you. And I just ask if you would to subscribe, comment, give me a thumbs up, and see me next time. Bye. Make your home a happy place.